Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of A Lawyer Plays Dreamfall Chapters. With me, Ryan the Gaming Lawyer. If you will recall, last time we were in the middle of a big jailbreak where the rebel leader is breaking us out of prison. He must have seen that maybe we were, even though we were a stabby warrior of the enemy, that maybe we were not all bad and we wanted to somehow make sure we were being fair or something. But anyways, we need to find a way to open this door. He said something long that can pick a lock. Can I still talk
What's
to you?
going on out there?
Huh. Wish I knew. Yazadi are entrenched. They're up to something. There ain't been a lot of new troops arriving, but then again, they've stopped pushing north. They only appear interested in holding the city.
Saya and Vermon are still in charge.
Oh, they're in charge, all right. But rumors say one of the Bloody Six is arriving soon. Which is why we need to be ready. Something's about to go down.
The Bloody Six? Is that like what they call them? Or are they just using it like bloody hell? I see a broom. That's long. Can I combine it with my shiv?
The prisoner's dead. Looks like someone slit his throat.
We need to get
What?
up there.
Upstairs.
Okay, that's not good. I do not want there to be more combat in this game.
Someone get the goddamn keys.
There we go. What? There we go.
There he is. Up there. Shadow, damn that man.
The keep is surrounded by soldiers.
Now I
Mostly
remember.
Azadi troops, it looks like. Good bowmen. I'm lucky I dodged their arrows.
This is a little bit cheaty because I remember
Where's the key?
I remember this
Someone
part.
get the goddamn keys.
Can I use the hello? Hello? Oh, here we go. Hello? Broom on a pillow. Pillow on a broom.
We got him. I
It's
think we got him.
undamaged
There.
and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this.
Where's the key?
All right.
Someone get
Go
the
back.
goddamn keys.
Whoa, excuse me. I'm feeling that it's somewhat
I know
urgent
they do
for
the
us to
trick.
get out.
Go on. Pick the lock with the arrow.
All those years
Well,
on the
it's just-
streets of Sadir paying off.
Good
Follow
job.
him.
Follow me.
Where's the key?
He used to be
Someone
a
get the goddamn
lock picker.
keys.
The riot won't last forever. Something's going to give. Either the Watch kills every last man, or the prisoners tear this place to pieces.
Good job.
Yep.
Let's move.
They've broken through to the floor below.
Why? If it isn't our old friend, Mr. Murren.
Balsay, back him. I should have known you wouldn't have let yourself get caught so easily.
You're damn right. Now let us through.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Balsay. Your journey ends here, I'm afraid.
There's no picking this one. He's plugged it from his side. By the Mojal's unclean genitals, Warden! Open up right this bloody minute!
Words, Mr. Bakim. You know very well I do not respond to threats.
When I get my hands on you, Warden, you will wish your grandmother had never spread her legs to your grandfather.
Whoa.
The warden has blocked the gate somehow.
May the Mojal be far
I'm
your
afraid
filthy
this is
arsehole, Murren!
as far
Let us
as
through
you
right
get.
bloody now!
I could have
reason
kept
with the
reason.
guy.
Your prisoners are revolting, Warden. Sooner or later, they will reach this floor. Let me through, and I shall be lenient and merciful.
I see. And what, pray tell, is my guarantee that you'll follow through on your promise?
The Order of the Stabby Warrior keeps its
I may not be
word.
able to stay my anger. He's responsible for many innocent deaths. But if I doesn't the Warden claim to be a practical man? If that's the case, he would
Practical
listen to a
argument.
Practical argument.
Yes.
My leniency is your only hope at this point.
Perhaps. But as you may imagine, I didn't rise to my position by taking people at their word. Particularly in a prison. Honesty is in short supply in here.
He did mention
He
his
may
family
treasure
earlier.
his office above his blood. But maybe he will listen to reason if I appeal to his sense. If not for yourself, then do this for your family.
My family is important to me. I would not want my boys to grow up without a father. Their mother lacks the moral fortitude needed to instill duty and backbone in them. Let's forgive her. She's a good woman, but merely a woman. Very well.
Oh,
You make
boy.
a fair point. I will trust you despite my better instincts. Step back, Alvani.
This guy is lawful.
Praise your gods, I don't have time for you now, Murren. But your day will come.
He's a lawful dude that's he's just trusting that the system is going to do what it's supposed to do, and that what he's doing is a proper part in that larger machine. He's not himself evil, you know? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You gave me your word, Alvani. Your word. You said
I'm not gonna kill him.
You said you would let me live. Does that not count?
You will receive your just punishment soon enough.
Jinkies.
Perhaps so, Alvani, but at least my punishment... At least my punishment will be at the hands of those who respect laws and regulations. And not be a
what?
barbarian like yourself.
What? Why am I suddenly a barbarian? Just because I'm a stabby warrior who, up until very recently, converted people of other faiths by stabbing them vigorously multiple times until they were dead, doesn't make me a barbarian. Just makes me, very, it makes me a man of conviction. That's it.
This is as far as the stairwell will take us. Now we need to find a way to the roof.
I didn't say I wanted to leave this place.
What part of to be executed in the morning did you not get? And what part of the resistance needs you did you fail to comprehend?
Why would your people trust me? I am their enemy.
You were the enemy. I trust your allegiance to your people has diminished somewhat in the past year.
How do you know I won't just turn on you soon as we're out of here?
Oh, I know. And others do too. Our faith is rarely misplaced. This passage leads up to the roof, but the gate's twice locked. There's no getting through. We need to find another way up. I got you this far, Kian. Now you need to put that Azadi brain of yours to work, and quick.
So Mr. Resistance is not good at jailbreaks? Somehow he broke me out of my cell, but I gotta figure out how to get us out of here.
Let's go. Up the stairs.
Maybe I can convert the
guards
door.
are getting closer.
We'll get him, sir. You just stay
They're
here.
not far behind us.
Napkin. Plate.
I've eaten the slop they call porridge for so long I've forgotten the taste of... I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I'm hungry. I feel a kinship
Where's the key?
with that lonely
Someone get the
flickering
goddamn
flame.
keys!
They use this contraption to transport food from the kitchens below.
We don't have much time.
That chain goes up to the mechanism that raises and lowers the cage. It's covered in thick oil.
Okay. Again, I'm playing a little bit of cheat here. This is puzzly, but I remember a bit of this.
I managed to wipe off a tiny bit of oil, but it won't make much of a difference. I still can't climb the chain.
Where's
On
the
the
key?
positive side,
Someone get the
I
goddamn
now have an
keys!
oily cloth.
Alright, let's get out of here. Kind of.
Shadow. I need a stronger flame to light this torch.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Alright.
Curious to see where this is going.
I forgot. This game does have, like, puzzly elements to it.
I see someone moving. Fire!
Oh, clever boy.
The prisoners
I knew
are
you
oil
wouldn't
is burning
disappoint
off.
me.
And they smell bad too.
The iron bars are making it hard to get a clear shot. But I shouldn't tempt fate.
You
Still
first.
warm, but
If
it's
that
clean
train's still
quickly.
hot, I want some warning.
I should be able to climb the chain now.
Hey, Climbing the chain. Yep. I shouldn't have mentioned that I'd already solved that puzzle. But I did. I think I struggled a lot more the first time.
They've readied the sword for you. A warrior's death.
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy ourselves some time. Quick. Block that gate.
With what?
Use the lever to lower the bar. Quickly now.
Got it.
Now arm yourself.
Sword.
Come over here now.
How will we escape? I thought you'd have a ship waiting.
A ship? Ha! No, boy. Your way out of here is not on a cloud ship, but through a portal created by the very magic your people are trying to stamp out.
My way.
Only one of us can pass through that portal before it closes. And it requires a sacrifice. It's dark magic. It requires blood and pain.
Oh.
It requires a life.
What? No. No. I cannot accept your sacrifice. Either both of us leave or neither.
Don't be a mojo damned fool, boy. I have made my peace with the gods. Can you say the same? Besides, I may be a decent fighter, but without you, the resistance will falter, and the Azadi will be victorious. Now run me through that sword so that you can get out of here and start paying your debts.
How can I convert him by stabbing him if I'm stabbing him in order to conduct a ritual that's against my religion?
How many more deaths before this night is over? No. His eyes speak the truth. He has embraced death in a way I never could. Where I only saw defeat, he sees victory.
Alright. I'm running out of time. I got this thing counting down.
Lead. How many more
Spare
deaths?
his life. That's what I remember. I chose that before, so I'll choose it again.
I'm not worthy of such a sacrifice.
Listen to me, boy. If you don't do this, then it's all for naught. The whole bloody thing.
There's been too much death.
Zoom out.
Too much!
Oh, for the love of the four heavens. That bloody stings.
Okay. See, you let the heretic conduct his own blood ritual. That's how you keep your religion. Oh, it's the a-hole.
I have only one memory of my mother.
That song about dying on
She
the
held me
ocean
to
or
her
something.
heart until I fell asleep. That night, she threw herself from the city walls into the shallows. Her body was never found. For the longest time, I would climb those walls, balance on the edge, and close my eyes. I always thought I would join her in the darkness, in that cold, cold sea. But I never did.
Stab you. Oh. Feels like a stabby warrior being killed by getting shot by a gun. Didn't seem very honorable. What are they doing with guns anyways? This is a fantasy world. Well, I guess they're from another area. Maybe the area's more technologically advanced, but still. That's true. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, it's the evil lady.
Goddess, damn him to the shadow eternal!
What?
Kian. Kian has escaped the keep.
Leave us.
Haha.
Now! What are you saying? That's impossible. He's supposed to die.
He's gone. Fled from the roof with the help of a rebel infiltrator in a bloody riot.
The roof? But how?
Portal. Dark magic.
That's impossible.
I must interrogate the men who let him escape. They will rue this day for the rest of their short and miserable lives.
Aw.
And that bone-headed warden, he will pay for this with his life.
I don't understand. Friar's Keep is warded against thaumaturgy.
Inside, yes, which is why they fled to the roof.
Protect us. Do you have any idea where he is?
With the rebels, I'm sure. Wherever they've holed up. I will leave no stone unturned to find them.
In their hands, Alvane is a poisonous dagger.
You think I'm not aware? You think I don't know how dangerous he is? I know that traitor better than anyone. But I will find him. Him and his cohorts. Under the sight of the goddess, this I swear.
Before the first arrives.
It won't reach her ears.
You make sure of that. If she learns their precious apostle is still alive, she will want him alive so that she can speak to him. And if she learns the truth...
We won't give her the opportunity.
Good. Because if she ever does, you and I will be paying with our lives. What in the light are you waiting for? You won't catch him in here, Commander. Go! Take care of this.
Well, so maybe the council isn't corrupt all the way up, and it was these guys, these two, that are the bad ones. That lady was meeting with some hooded guy that looked like a Nazgul in the last game. We never figured out who that was, I don't think. 2220.
It's our 3-month anniversary today.
That's mad. I feel like I've been coming here for years.
How are you?
What do you think?
You have more energy. You appear more content with your life now than you did 3 months ago. But only you can tell how you are feeling. I can't do that for you.
I know, and I wish I could tell, but I'm not sure anymore.
What?
You remember nothing of what
What?
happened before the coma. You're not sure you want to remember. I think you do. Do you agree with that, Zoe?
And potentially lose everything I've built here. I guess it's a risk I'll have to take. I know there's something I need to remember, something I'm supposed to be doing. It's always at the back of my mind. It's hard to focus, hard to sleep. Until I figure that out, I can't find peace. I can't move on.
She's got to figure it out.
And potentially lose everything I've built here.
Don't
I'm
be
not
a
sure that's a risk I want to take. I feel there's something.
Don't be
I
a
need to
scaredy
remember,
pants,
something-
Zoe.
I do. I can't stand feeling there's something I need to remember. Something's nagging at me. Something important. I have no idea. So I have to find out.
I understand, okay. Let's see if we can do an exercise. Jog your memory. What is the last thing you do remember?
Dropping out of uni, moving back in with Dad. Feeling listless, powerless. I'd lost faith in myself, in everyone around me. I'd broken up with Reza.
And then something did happen.
Be careful what you wish for, right? Reza vanishing. Me going after him, trying to track him down. I ended up in Newport. I have memories of sneaking into a house filled with drug addicts. I remember being in a safe place and connecting to a dream machine, but that's where it ends.
And before that? Before leaving Casablanca?
Dad was going away. I was throwing a party. Then Reza asked me to pick up a package. That's what set it all in motion. That and the static.
Do you remember what that turned out to be?
After I woke up, they filled in the blanks. Apparently it was some sort of glitch or virus. Rogue code infecting the worldwide wire. Someone at Waticorp was using the dream machine to read people's minds. Someone I'd met.
Kavanagh.
Damien Kavanagh. That's right. The man behind it all. The perpetrator of the conspiracy. He'd put some sort of worm into the code, turning the dream machine into a mind-controlling tool affecting millions. At least that's...
Wait a minute.
That's what they say.
He recorded a confession before he...
Is that what happened?
He didn't want to rot away in a jail for the rest of his life, but at least he came clean. Absolved his employer of any wrongdoing.
Hey,
Convenient.
In what way?
Oh, forget it. Like I said, I don't remember him. I don't remember any of it.
that was the
All I
dude she
know
hooked up
is
with.
They poisoned my mind. Inserted false memories. Nothing I saw or experienced was real. The little girl on the screens, the other
The other world.
Arcadia. Another colourful figment of their imagination. A synthetic
No, it's real.
dream.
And you still remember nothing of going to Japan? Breaking into Waticorp?
Nope. I exposed a global conspiracy and all they gave me was a lousy coma. Aside from you, Reza, and my dad, no one even knows I was involved. Reza kept me out of his exposé, thank God. And even he doesn't know what really happened during the week I was gone. Maybe my friend Olivia knew something, but she passed away.
You feel
What?
responsible.
I went off playing teen detective and people got hurt.
You're worried something else happened to you.
I can't do anything about it, so I should just not think about it. But if I do start to remember, will I like what I find? I mean, it's a week of my life. Gone. Vanished.
Have you used a dream machine yet? It's becoming a disease, an addiction. I'm concerned about what these lucid, perfect dreams are doing to us. And you were connected to a prototype. There's no way to predict how that may have affected you. Have you spoken with Gabrielle yet?
No, I'm not ready to discuss my dad. We don't talk. He rented out the house, moved to Mumbai. We're estranged.
That's perfectly fine. What do you want to talk about?
Is the new series of Eurotrash a valid topic?
Why not?
Is that like the Housewives of whatever county?
Our time is
Euro
almost up.
trash?
That's fine. I'm working today.
How's that going?
Really good. I enjoy it. A lot.
I'm glad to hear that. You weren't so sure a month ago.
I'm learning a lot. Neural programming, artificial intelligence. I'm not sure I want to keep working in a shop for the rest of my life, but it helps me feel closer to Liv. Olivia, you know? Honoring her memory. Not in a self-sacrificing way. I want to do this. I like working with Mira and Wit. For now. And with the voluntary campaign work, I feel I contribute in other ways, too.
You're keeping yourself busy and motivated. You've come a long way since we first met.
Thank you, Dr. Zelenka.
Roman, please. Same time next week?
Definitely. Thanks, Doc. Roman.
Take care, Zoe.
Okay, so, is Jay to bring up the journal? Is that it? Is this the journal? Hold on. Okay, I wanted to note something, but that conversation just kept going. I couldn't tell if the game has sloppy lip-syncing issues, or if she has a lot of internal monologue in the middle of conversations. But she'd be talking, and the lip-syncing would seem normal, but then all of a sudden her lips would stop moving, and she'd still be talking. But then it was like, well, maybe that was stuff she's just thinking in her own head. But you know, it was just weird. Need to keep an eye on that. I'm curious about it now. Okay, you know what? We have some reading to do, folks. I started at a certain point in the Longest Journey. I started reading journal entries, and because I discovered that they were kind of an important part of the game, and so I think I'm going to continue that tradition. For those of you who are into this sort of game, I don't think this will be too much of a shock that I'll be reading this stuff. That's why I would not want to live stream a game like this, because I feel weird reading all this stuff. But this is a very story-intensive game, and for anyone who's gotten past the introduction or the first episode, I think you pretty much get an idea. My goodness, there's so much just dialogue and stuff, though. Oh my lord. Okay, Let's do it. We got to figure out what's happening. Her memories are all jacked up. They mentioned that the guy, Olivia, was her friend from the phone shop place. She said she's dead. I didn't know that. The guy who supposedly implanted the virus, who was responsible for all the bad stuff that happened, was Damien Kavanaugh. I'm pretty sure that's a guy we hooked up with. We were working with him. We were helping him. And we did do a virus, but the virus was we put something in to shut down something terrible that was happening. But anyways, I'm more confused now. This feels like the plot is spinning out of control and I don't know what's happening. We're gonna do a little reading now. And I have a feeling this reading might run us over in this episode, but we got about 4 minutes left in the episode. But I want to do this, I think I want to read this. Oh my lord, there's so much stuff to read. Okay, Tuesday, April 4th. Awake, alive, amnesiac. Doctor told me to keep a journal, said it might help me deal with not remembering, because this might be temporary, but it might also be permanent. A whole year lost. Oh my goodness. Was she out for a year, or did a bunch of stuff happen over the course of a year? The last game was only like a few days, I think. Anyway, and she mentioned she lost a week. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe including the coma was a year. Sojournal, dictating voice to text. Expect some rambling. You know what? I just realized this dude probably thinks I'm out of my mind. It's think if you really go to a psychologist or something, and he's like, okay, the session is over, and you just stand up and you just stare blankly into the air for a half hour, you're probably gonna end up with a straitjacket on you. I'm just saying, at the very least, they'll see if they can adjust your meds. How to begin? Hello, diary. Hello, dear reader of my diary. No, I'm the only one who could be reading. I made sure of this, all the encryptions, and I'm certain I'll never read this because awkward. Well, we're reading it, aren't we? Feel dirty now. No matter. This is about the process of recording my thoughts, my days, my life, the days of my life. This is about remembering. So, key points. This is good. This will help us kind of figure out, even though we played the games, I'm finding myself not really understanding what's happening. I've been awake for a few days now, still in bed most of the time, but drugs and implants and robotic appendages are helping make this a rapid recovery, a rapid physical recovery. Getting used to food. Food is lovely. They bring me the food and I eat the food. All of the food. I eat all day. Weight gain will not be a problem. Dad wants me to join him in Mumbai. There's nothing for me here in Casablanca. An empty apartment, painful memories, I can't stay here. I gotta say though, the last game, I liked that apartment. They had a cool apartment, and Casablanca seemed like a pretty sweet place to live, in my opinion. But live with Dad after all the things? After all the things? Okay. As for my memories, not a whole lot of those. Not since before the whole ordeal, but Dad filled in a few of the gaps when I woke up. Reza vanished. I went searching for him. I discovered the Wadi Court Dream Machine project/conspiracy, the story Reza was chasing. I also found out that my mother was involved, except I didn't know she was my mother. Also, I didn't know my mother was alive. Also, she put me in a coma. Summary? Went off after investigative journalist ex-boyfriend on silly rescue mission. Discovered corporate plot to control people's dreams. Found out my father's been lying to me all my life and that my mother isn't dead. In short, I thwarted a global conspiracy and in return, Mummy Dearest injected me with an experimental drug. It's a sordid story. I could probably sell it for $1 billion nuyen. Is that money? But hey, bonus. I saved the world. Made some tasty lemonade from those pesky lemons. I don't remember how she saved the world. She thwarted the conspiracy. Did she? I know she thwarted some stuff. But it seems like the dream machines are still in wide circulation, so I don't know if she really solved the problem. No, following Dad to Mumbai is not an option. I'll have to do this on my own, without Dad, without a safety net, without memories. I'm Zoe Castillo, awake, alive, and amnesiac. Oh my goodness. Okay, we hit the 30-minute mark. I'm gonna keep plugging ahead in these, but we'll consider this for people that aren't into it. I will totally not have my feelings hurt if you're just like, all right, that's enough of that. Even if you didn't even get this far into me reading the journal, I'm totally fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. But for those of you, so I think we're gonna have a little bonus time in this episode. I don't know if I'm gonna read all of it because I might get worn out by like entry number 2 or 3 or who knows. But I'm gonna keep going till I get tired of reading them. And so those who want to stick around, you're totally welcome. Those who want to take off, have a great time. Hope until next time. What do I say? Until next episode, I hope you're doing well and take care. That's what I say at the end of the episodes. But this is for the rest of us. Gather close, ye truest devotees of the gaming lawyer. Okay, so wait, we were at April 4th, April 10th, Dear Diary, etc. 1 week, on my feet and feeling fine. Scary how quickly you can get over being in a coma for a year with the help of modern science. I barely have bed sores, so what now? Rez and I are talking about getting together again, and I've been thinking. Excuse me. He's living in Europolis. I'm rootless, no roots. I can go anywhere, it doesn't matter. I'm starting a new life. I get to pick where to begin. Yes, relationship. I work fast. Is this a good thing? It feels like it could be. Reza visited me almost every day when I was sick. He never stopped talking to me. He was the first thing I saw when I woke up. Wait a minute, though. Went the very last scene of the last game, when Reza's sitting in the hospital room with her, and her dad, and she, in her little coma monologue, was like, "That is not Reza. Be wary, be warned, that is not Reza." Now, I don't know, it could be that was a plot line that got dropped, that you're hoping we'll forget about it. Or, that could still be something we need to worry about. We need to keep an eye on Reza and see, like, is he some sort of an evil clone? I don't know. So, I'm gonna at least, I'm gonna kind of assume he's supposed to be the real Reza, but given the historical context, I just remembered that little thing at the end of the last game. I'm a little skeptical now, gonna be a little suspicious. Okay, yes, so we broke up because it wasn't working, but that was before with a capital B. This is after with a capital A, and I'm different. We both are. We both turned a page, begun a new chapter. It is a good thing. I think I'll join Reza in Europolis. Why not? It'll be an adventure. Friday, April 14th. I've decided to cut contact with Dad, at least for now. This may turn out to be a bad idea, all capitalized. But I'm angry and disappointed. I can't forgive him for keeping so many secrets from me for so many years. I don't know. Dad seems alright. I don't know why he kept the secrets, but telling me my mother was dead when she was so clearly wasn't. Even if... That is kind of bad, though, to tell her. Even if she was an evil bitch, and she is. And even if she ended up trying to kill me, and she did. That's not something you do to your only child. You don't lie. Not about that shit. I hope these feelings will pass. Or maybe hope isn't the right word. I'll keep an open mind. But for now and for the foreseeable future, he will not be a part of my life. My life now is all about getting back on my feet. Emotionally, I'm walking just fine. And moving to Europolis to live with Reza. That's enough. For now. Monday, April 17th. Tomorrow, bye-bye Casablanca. Hello, Europolis. Europolis. That's so European. I've barely been to Europe. Not a huge fan. Rampant poverty, crime, pollution, awful food. And yet, that's where I'm going. Europolis. Prague district. Propast. I don't know Propast. Is that a word I should... Is that like a Prague, I know. Propast, I'm not... Okay. It's probably a real place that because I'm just, like, not super knowledgeable of Prague. I'm both butchering it and not aware of what it is. That was an easy choice, since that's where Reza's working. Yes, he's still with the hand that feeds. Still an investigative journalist. Still taking that whole saving the world thing seriously. I love him. I still don't know what I'll be doing once I get to Europolis, aside from playing house with Reza. When I woke up, I knew I didn't want to go back to school to continue my bioengineering degree. It was crystal clear to me. Like, I'd had the whole argument in my head while I was in a coma, and it was settled. That's weird. When I was having an argument with myself in the coma, when I decided I wanted to do something new, that seems to have affected this. I wonder how much would be different if I'd said I wanted to be back who I was. That's fine. I'm not going to fight it. I'm just curious why my mind was set. It was odd. Saturday, April 22nd. Iris, capital letters, please. I hate Europolis. Thank you, back to lowercase. 5 reasons I hate Europolis. There's no sun. None. It's raining. Always. Always. I messed that up, but you get the point. There's no vegetation. No trees, no plants, no grass. None. They claim to speak English, but it's littered with slang words like mouse and boule. I don't understand half of what they're saying. Did I mention there's no sun? F this. But oh, it's fantastic and I love it. Zoe, contradictions, you are full of them. I'm starting a new chapter. Dreamfall Chapters. I'm putting the past behind me. I'm growing up. I'm no longer defined by who I was or what I did or didn't do before the coma. That's why I love it. I don't know if I go that far. We've already found a place. Super close to Reza's office. And we're moving in on Monday or Tuesday. Of course, we haven't actually seen the place outside of the simulation, but I'm sure it's perfect. It can be a hellhole and still be perfect. It doesn't matter how I feel about Europolis or about the apartment or not having a job or about being shit scared because I'm new here. Because I'm here now, and this is just the beginning of a new story from me. Good Lord. Good Lord. Monday, April 24. I started therapy today. Dr. Roman Zelenka. There he is. Hey, buddy. Psychotherapist. Good head of hair. Dorky suit. Reza found him. He came recommended from someone at The Hand. He's nice. I like him. There is chemistry. I can talk to him. He didn't push me or any of my very large buttons. Of course, it's all therapists smoke and mirrors, but I don't mind. If I don't see strings being pulled, I don't care. Also, it's a 5-minute walk from home. Convenient. On that note, I do need to start working out. Food is pretty awesome here in Propast. I'm still not quite sure what therapy is going to do. Help me remember? Do I want to remember? How much and how fast? I don't know yet. I'll take things as they come, I guess. I'm adaptable. Adaptable Zoe. Tomorrow I'll start looking for something locally. A job where I can at least use a few of my skills. Or my head. Failing that, my body. And no, that doesn't sound right at all. Okay. I'd prefer something in tech, but I'm not picky. Whatever comes my way, I'll manage. April 27th. So here are 3 facts about our tiny flat in Shonazan Plaza Terraces. 1, it's tiny. It's the size of my bedroom in Casablanca if you don't include the balcony. 2, it smells weird. 3, the window looks straight into a brick wall with neon signs on it. That sounds charming. But I love it. We have our own place. I couldn't wish for anything more. I feel liberated. I feel like myself again. Well, sort of. A forgetful, amnesiac self. Half Zoe. But a better half. Sunday, April 30, 2220. Project Find a Friend, or 5, has begun. It sounds so desperate. Oh my goodness. Alright, you know what? I think we're gonna... Look at... Oh my goodness. Look at this. Okay, I just realized we're up to 40 minutes, and I've been reading this journal for 15 minutes. It is unrelenting. I'm going to skip to the last one right now. 3 months in therapy. Still batshit crazy. Hello? I'm not complaining. The doc's doing a good job. Probably. My head's a mess. I've lost over a year of memories. But I'm getting better. Ish. And I do want to remember. That's probably a step in the right direction, right? At least there's that. Anyway, I've spent enough time in my head today. No more psychotherapy. Dear diary, let's move forward and focus on the present. Sounds good to me. All right, so there's plenty to look at here. But I'm not gonna. I could spend probably another half hour reading that damn diary if I do it all out loud. Kind of just want to stop recording and get a snack or something, you know. Anyway, so we're gonna call that an episode. For those, I hope you weren't too put off by tons of reading. For those of you who stuck around, I'm assuming you stuck around because you enjoy it. But that is the few, the diehard, extreme close-up. Whoa. Okay. So until next time, I hope everybody is doing well and take care. Bye-bye.